So he's phoning in when? Just whenever? Patricia. Yeah, God. You know what's great is that my quarterback.
Son of a bitch. That was the wrong...
Did you fumble again on the goal line?
Man, it's been that kind of a week.
Oh, my God.
Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to pretend like we're not on the air. And for some reason, because our thing keeps getting moved,
don't worry.
I'm going to play our theme music.
This is where it starts on the edit.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like, you know what? It never actually happened.
Never happened. Unless you're listening live, then
unless you're
lucky.
Totally listening live right now, then you know, oh, wow.
Thanks, Mom.
It's a shit show.
Mom, thank you for calling in.
Wow, it's a shit show. Yep. How did our sound get taken off? Interesting. Yeah. Whatever, though. You know what? We'll just make it work. What's good, everybody? This is Kenneth Berry here. Another episode of Touchdowns and Tangents. Man, it feels like ages since last week, Thanksgiving. If you missed that Thanksgiving episode, go back and listen to it. Pretty much talked about everything that was happening that week, and a lot happened like that day. Thanksgiving Day.
Christmas is near.
Yeah, all this shit is the same blend to me. It's just the same. Thanksgiving, November, December are the same month to me. It just gets a little bit colder, and I just have to have my intake of cough drops and like elderberry syrup like tripled, so I don't get sick. Because I get sick once a year, and it's always November, December.
Oh man, don't talk about getting sick right now, man. It's cold outside, and it's Southern California. We like the sunshine. We like to walk around in our shorts and everything. Now it's like, God damn, I have to put this long sleeve on.
I'll be like that all year, honestly. I've been wearing hoodies all year. Like, it's hoodie season, so ladies, we talked about it. I forget what day it was, but posted on my IG. Ladies, there's a shortage of hoodies this year. So I suggest whatever dude's hoodies you stole, you better recycle those, because you ain't getting no more new ones anytime soon. Dudes are not out here risking their life and their hoodies for cutty or whatever, coitus, whatever. No, people are keeping their hoodies. It's too cold for that shit. You know, it's in the middle of a pandemic.
I have lost a lot of favorite hoodies to some girls. Like, oh, I just really want to wear yours. I'm like, okay.
And the worst part is when you know you're not going to get it back.
Yeah.
And she's going to give it to another dude. You know she's going to... It's such a good hoodie, she's going to give it away. Oh. It's like when like it's like when most chicks like when they break up, they'll keep the pet for some reason, and you know you're the one who fed the dog and everything else and the cat.
I cleaned that poop, damn it.
Like they have no emotional connection to this animal, other than like it was just a way to say fuck you and get back at you. So now like you're worried, you be worried about the dog, you be worried about the pet. Like damn, are they gonna take care of him? You gonna take care of Shiloh? You raggedy evil person.
Man. So, man, how was your Thanksgiving, man? Did you cook anything? Did you eat some?
I cooked everything. So
did you have more shakes for Thanksgiving by any chance?
No, actually I did it a couple days after. I had a wine smoothie. A wine shake.
I saw this on your...
That shit was delicious, bro.
How do you justify like putting wine into a smoothie?
Into a blender?
Yeah, and then calling it healthy.
I didn't say it was healthy. I wanted to get fucked up. I was incredibly drunk. And wine drunk was like... I felt like I was being wrapped in a blanket. It was like being put to sleep. It was so peaceful. I fought it, and then I passed out for like 3 hours.
You know, it was really disappointing with Thanksgiving because, like, you know, you're supposed to wait for this great rivalry game between the Steelers and the Ravens to play. As going
and it never happened.
And it never happens. And then it gets postponed all through the week.
To yesterday.
To yesterday afternoon.
Ruining my fantasy shit. Like, waivers, it's a whole shit show.
Oh, you have Lamar, don't you?
I had to put him in COVID, but this is why I have no problem getting a third quarterback in fantasy football.
This year.
Yeah, during, this pandemic shit. Because like Herbert was honestly like the savior of my season because he was giving me 40, 50, 38 points a game for a minute.
That kid is on fire, actually, man. I mean, like, I know you were all for Tyrod to be the starter, which deservedly
we have some
good.
sad news about that, but
yeah, I mean, it sucks for him, and unfortunately, that guy might be cursed because every team he goes to, he gets fucked over. But Herbert is legit. I mean, I think he'd be my favorite for Rookie of the Year at this point.
He has to. He's actually on pace to have the most passing yards and touchdowns and highest completion percentage, I think, of any rookie of all time. And he wasn't even starting every. Did he start every game?
He started every game ever since he came in. So I think
there was like 1 or 2 games he didn't play.
I think 2 games he didn't play. The third game he came up and it was against the Chiefs.
It feels like he's been playing the whole year.
Yeah,
like he's going to take off next season.
He's taking off pretty. I mean, he just get him some more. I mean, that defense needs help.
Mike Williams needs to be more consistent.
I think they might need a new coach. I mean, I like the guy, but
Anthony Lynn's one of the coaches on the hot seat.
Yeah,
and if Adam Gase doesn't lose his job, but Anthony Lynn does, that's some bullshit. I mean, not for racial lines, but like that's bullshit because Adam Gase is such a terrible coach. He should have never gotten a second shot in the same division. Like Anthony Lynn has had all types of injuries. His dog got shot. I'm making that up. His dog didn't really get shot, but it's just like every horrible thing you can imagine that didn't happen to the 49ers happened to the LA Chargers.
So let me ask you this: there, if you being a USC fan,
which hurts my heart,
if Adam Gase is gone next year, do they keep Sam Darnold?
They have to keep Sam Darnold, but I don't think he's fully broken, like psychologically, like he'll never be the same. But they have to get him out. They have to get like an Eric Bieniemy. They have to get somebody who will instill confidence in him and totally just build that offense up. Like the defense is a patchwork and it's barely working. But that's what happens if you get rid of Jamal Adams and it's just bad. Yeah. Like they're just terrible. Like no matter who they take with the first overall pick, they're going to be terrible for another 5 years. And getting a Trevor Lawrence, if I were him, I'd pull an Eli and say, I'm not going to the Jets. They're terrible. And you're going to have look what you did with Darnold. You're going to ruin me like you ruined him. Like, it's a business at this point. So I couldn't see myself.
It's like take a lineman.
Trade down and just acquire a bunch of picks. Miami has a gang of picks, and they're about to make the playoffs. They're like 7-4, which no one saw coming. If you said the Miami Dolphins are going to make the playoffs this year, you're a dirty, rotten liar. I just want to point that out. If you said that, you're a dirty, rotten liar. No one anywhere thought they were going to win 7 games. So I think easily Flores could win Coach of the Year. But when it comes down to all that, man, back to this the whole pushback and they're literally, I don't understand this, but Mike Tomlin literally came out and said, we play like a JV team. And it's kind of funny that you have a team that's 11-0 and they barely beat the Ravens on 5 days of pushback because everybody had COVID and the strength and conditioning coach wasn't wearing a mask.
Everybody's got COVID.
Dude.
Last week one team has not had one player get a test positive for COVID. Can you name it?
It wasn't the Seahawks?
It was the Seahawks.
Wow.
I thought they put somebody on.
Get a good man in faith over there at quarterback saying, thank you, Jesus. Shout out to Russell Wilson.
So are all these teams using their backup squads right now?
They have so many practice squad players, but really veterans coming in on the practice squad.
Yeah, veterans are all on the practice squad, and I don't know if you heard about Denver. Denver actually had no quarterbacks.
That's the best part.
Yeah, they had one quarterback test positive for COVID, and due to the quarterbacks being in the room for them, they were all exposed to him, so they had a quarantine, and so they had a practice squad wide receiver play quarterback against the Saints.
And Kendall Hinton, he hadn't played quarterback since his sophomore year of college.
Oh my my gosh, how did that go?
It was Ryan Leaf-esque. He went 1 for 9 for 13 yards and 2 interceptions. 1 for 9.
I have no idea what that means.
He completed one pass for 9. He went 1 pass for 13 yards. Out of 9 attempts, he completed 1 pass.
And just kept handing off the ball for. I mean,
yeah,
poor guy. But I mean, like
he had no practice snaps at all.
I hope he got.
They told him the day before. It said,
I hope he got paid for that. Like
$35,000, I think.
The
max a practice squad player
can get. I mean, like, that's probably a lot of money for the guy. But some of the people that you're paying in that are making like $1 million or like making at least 6 figures to play that one game that week, and $35,000. Like that guy should get paid at least $75,000. Is that too much to ask?
Whatever the
he should definitely get a raise.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
And then without any practice, just like, boom, and you're going against one of the best pass rushes in the league right now.
The Saints' defense is one of the best defenses in the league. Hey, go out here and, like, throw to the one receiver you have that's out there. Funny. Somebody thought Skype was off. Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Holy shit. Skype actually works?
Oh,
Skype
shit.
always works. You just don't know how to call in from the app. By the way, download the Good News Radio app. Shout out to X Squad affiliate. Shout out to Good News Radio, Good News Sports, everyone who loves and supports us.
And FPC Radio.
Indeed. And on the phone we have Mr.
I was trying to dial in for the past 15 minutes, also using the app, but it wasn't working. So.
Pete, I thought you were just late calling from the Uber or something right now, man.
He's probably at a Carl's Jr. parking lot crying his woes.
$13 burger.
No, I told Kenny I wasn't gonna be a virtual show up today.
I know. He told me. No, I'm just giving you shit.
At least this week he actually said something. Last week, this man forgot. He's like, "Hey, can we postpone and do it till Thursday?" Me personally, I don't really want to do a Thursday show.
Slightly.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it for the squad. Thursday, no call. It's 12:30 at night on a Thursday. I'm already home from the show. Get a call from Pete and Plan Madden. Hey, bro, why didn't you call me? I forgot. I would have came and did the show Thursday. Motherfucker, what? He was like, I forgot. I was like, damn. Between my homie's birthday this past week, my little sister's birthday tomorrow, and her and my mom calling me an old man, and Pete forgetting what day it is last week, like, we're just old and washed now, and I wasn't ready for this at 28. No one prepared me.
Forget. I just didn't remember when the time came.
This motherfucker said, you said you. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I knew I had to do it throughout the day. Throughout the day, I was planning to do it, so I remembered. But then when the time came, I totally forgot, and then I remembered like 3 hours after it was over.
This sounds like some bullshit I said in college the day after a hangover.
He probably had like 6 schools to go to. 3 football practices.
This man,
damn.
He deserves a nap. Deserves Thanksgiving.
This man had cheerleading practice.
I made a good ass ham too.
I can't believe you made ham.
I made a good ass turkey. Shout out to you for giving me that turkey, because I wasn't gonna cook, and that turkey was actually the bane of my existence all day. So fuck you, actually. But thank you at the same time, because turkey turned out great because I cooked it.
Just took a lot of stress and headache.
Oh yeah, like give me the foil that I put it in the oven, and then my fucking oven caught on fire. So that was fun. I was like, why the fuck do they have this? It's supposed to be something you could put in an oven and cook the turkey in. Nope, that shit smoked.
Fire?
The pan fucking melted, bro, in my oven. I was like,
the same one, bro. What? I
was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Everything that could have went wrong that day went wrong.
I used the same pan. Mine was fine.
Yeah, and then I went to the Dollar Tree. My sister went to the Dollar Tree, got another pan. That one got fucked up too. I was like, no, never mind. So I had to cook it in a fucking sheet pan. I cooked a turkey in a sheet pan, bro.